Hello, today I will demo with you the OllaLab Simple Chat version 0.2 with some basics prompt engineering features to allow you to really craft, customize, specialized, highly effective prompts. So with that, I hope you'll get better results from the LLMs of your choice. So this is part of a OllaLab, FedRAMP OllaLab Lean that you can find in here in this GitHub repository, open source. And this page, so there are two ways to install this. You can either follow the main installation for the whole stack in here, or you can install the Streamlit application uh, separate from the stack with the instructions here. So when you set it up, you will see the main welcome that right now contains three applications. And we're gonna click to this button to launch the Simple Chat version 0.2. So just quickly, when you get to the Simple Chat, you will first need to double check that you have the correct endpoint. If you see error in here, that means you have in the incorrect endpoint. So there are three options for you to set the endpoint. And usually the default option, which is localhost, should work for you. And this will connect to the Ollama service. And there's a separate, in the installation step, you will see instructions on how to download the model for Ollama. But the next step is, if you download the models, the next step is to choose a model that you want to work with. So for example, in my local environment, I have this following models installed, but I will, for this demo, I'll just go with Llama 3.1, 8 billion parameters. So the prompt variables are the prompt engineering features that this application support, and we're going to see that in how it works in a moment. But first, we're going to need to, so these are the files provided by default. And I highly recommend, when you start a new prompt chat project, just create a new prompt variables file. So we're going to choose the option to duplicate an existing variable file. And when you click that, you will be able to choose, in this demo, I'm going to choose a business report. And then I'm going to put in a name and then duplicate, and a new variable file was created. And after that, we're gonna select the newly created variable file, which is demo prompt variable. So okay. So after you select the variable file, you will you expand the prompt variables expander. You will see existing prompt variables came with the file. And for example, if you click on this variable, you will see the content and some metadata relate to it. So basically, this variable contains these values, and basically the value are the prompts that help you solve certain issue or certain task. And this prompt variable will help you refine a problem statement that you have. So let's see how it works. Okay, so I'm gonna put in the chat, I have the following problem statement. So my problem statement is going to be really simple, really rough draft of a problem statement. So let's say the problem statement is how to upskill all of my employees with AI skills. And to refine this, I would just simply call the prompt variables. And then I click generate a response. So what it does in the back end is the software will use this and replace this variable with the variable value and submit to the LLM, and here's the response. Okay, so here's give you a refined problem statement and also give you some explanation why it came up with that. So the refined problem statement is developing a holistic upskilling strategy for all employees with AI skill requires accessing 3 internet connect dimension. Okay. Okay. Now, if for some reasons you don't like this and you don't like the wordiness of this response, you can also customize it. So for example, give me only the refined problem statement. So there we go. So let's say if I like this, I can save this result into another prompt variable to use later on. So to do that, by the way, we have 2 options to create prompt variables. The first option is create prompt variable from the prompt that you type in here. The second option is to create prompt variable from the recent response, which is in this case, this text right here. So we're gonna use this option. And when you click it, you will have the option to modify the contents one last time before you save it to a variable. So I'm gonna just remove this and just leave this as my finalized problem statement. Try not to use a space in the variable name, and then use save variable, and it will say save successfully. Sometimes you don't see it pop up in here yet. To refresh that, you will just click the prompt variable file again. You'll see that pops up in here. It's just for display. Once you save it, it's there and you can use it in your chat. And it will pop up eventually, but if you want to immediately see the change, this is the way you can do. So you can always click on it and see the content. So with the custom variable, you can use it at any part of your future prompt to generate, more results. So for example, now I have a problem statement. I'm going to just put in here. Here's my problem statement. Okay. And there are many options for you to investigate further, to branch out, to generate more results from the initial problem statement. You can either explore the problems, and here is the prompt to explore the problems. or you can just create a implementation plan for the problem statement, for example. Um, let's just explore the problem. And to do that, we just simply and click generate response. So this is actually a very robust analysis of the problems. Um, and if I like it, of course, I can save it conveniently to another uh, variable. I'm going to call it problem exploration. Okay. And I'm going to include that into my next step. Just to double check, see. Yep. Oh, there's a, okay. So we have the problem statement, we have the problem exploration. We can just simply say, give me a list of solutions of potential solutions. And I'm going to save this to a new custom variable. So continue to build my prompt. Here are some solutions. And we're going to check to see what else in the default prompt variables that we can use to get further down the research path. So one default variable we can use is evaluate solution scalability. Okay, so here's the prompt for that, and to use that we can just uh, put this into our prompt. So it's gonna basically provide an analysis regarding the scalabilities of these strategies, and of course, if you are unhappy with certain result, you can also give more instructions below this prompt to give more guidance. That's how the prompt variables work. In this case, we kind of implement, the prompt variables in a sequential order, but you can, in your own use cases, when you need it, you can implement the variables in whatever fashion in any part of your prompts. It doesn't have to be in a sequential order. Uh, and the beauty of this is you can reuse your variables and your prompts as uh, as long as you initiate the save variables. It will be saved to a file that you can always select later on to continue working or to use your own prompt variables in new projects. So I hope this basic prompt engineering will help you interact with the large language models in a more efficient way. And if you have create really cool prompt variables packaged in a prompt variable file, please feel free to let me know and share with us on the GitHub repository. Thank you and have a great day.